Jacob is left alone at night, and suddenly a stranger wrestles him until dawn. But what if this fight wasn't just about Jacob at all? Genesis 32 is one of those chapters that feels cinematic. Jacob is about to meet Esau, the brother he cheated years earlier, and fear is eating him alive. He divides his family, sends gifts ahead, and prays, "I'm not worthy of the least of all your mercies." He's desperate. That's when the story flips. Jacob is left alone, and out of nowhere, a man begins wrestling him. Not talking, not comforting, wrestling. And this match goes on until sunrise. I used to think this scene was just a metaphor for prayer, like Jacob was wrestling with God in his spirit. But the text is raw. This was a real struggle, and Jacob limped afterward. The punchline here is almost funny. Jacob wanted to escape Esau, but God cornered him first. Sometimes we're begging God to fix people or problems around us, but he wrestles us instead. Why? Because before he changes situations, he changes us. The mysterious man touches Jacob's hip and dislocates it. Game over. Jacob can't win now. But instead of letting go, he clings tighter. "I will not let you go unless you bless me." That's the turning point. Jacob stops trying to win and starts refusing to let go. And that's the hidden picture of the church. We don't exist because we overpowered God. We exist because we cling to him when we've got nothing left. Paul said it best in 2 Corinthians 12, verse 9. "My power is made perfect in weakness." Jacob walked away limping, and the church walks in that same paradox. Weak in ourselves, but blessed because we won't let go of Christ. Then the man asked Jacob, "What is your name?" That question cuts deeper than it seems. Jacob's name meant deceiver. By speaking his name, he was confessing his identity. And right there, God gives him a new one. Israel, one who struggles with God. That's covenant talk. The bride of Christ, the church, is born the same way, by a new name and a new identity given in grace. Revelation 2 verses 17 promises a new name written on a white stone for those who overcome. Jacob's limp was a mark, but his new name was the true sign of victory. When the sun rises, Jacob limps away, broken but blessed, wounded but renamed. And isn't that the church? We aren't the strongest, smartest, or most flawless. We are the people who wrestled with God in Christ and came away with a cross-shaped limp, but also with a covenant identity that cannot be undone. Genesis 32 reminds us, blessings don't come from outmuscling God, but from refusing to let go of him. The church exists because Christ held us even when we tried to run, and now we cling to him in return. If you believe the bride of Christ is still limping but blessed, renamed, and carried by grace, then put the word cling in the comments. Because in Christ's church, the limp is not shame. It's proof that you've held on through the night and lived to see the sunrise.